Well, hello everyone. Welcome. I've got this game that I'm making for this game jam. It's called Stardust Butterfly. I'm going to show you how to play it. This is just a prototype, but I think it's in a pretty good place. So I'm opening up playtesting if if you want to playtest and if you can. And I'm going to briefly go over the rules and then show off some gameplay. Um, in the description, this is, the game jam that is for. That's going to be linked in the description. I also got the rulebook, the prototype rulebook in here. We have the current prototype, which is always going to be at the top. You just download with this link. We've got the rules here. We have a little summary if you want to find out the lore. A little hint of the lore. There's that. And then we got the rules here. It's not too much. I did not go over like all the cards or FAQs or whatever, or the lore, full lore just yet. So it's just a couple pages. Pretty simple stuff. So yeah, what you want to do is download this prototype. Go to playingcards.io, and then you can just where is it? Scroll down and click custom room, and that will you start a blank room, and then it'll open up a room, and you can share this code or just this this link up here with other players, and then you can play. I should mention that this game is a 3-player game, so you need exactly 2 other friends to play this properly. Oops, wrong button. Anyways, you're going to click this toolbox here, the edit table. This is going to pop up. You click room options, and if you scroll down, you can click import from file, and there you can load in the prototype that I had you download. It should be pretty quick. As of right now, there's no art, so it's just going to be all text, and this is what it looks like. Everything should be about ready to go, but just in case, you can double check. Each player has to have 3 monies. There's 5 cards in the market, 3 cards in the target row. Each player also has 3 dice. Each player has a character. Round marker tracker is set to round 1. You've got these events. Everything should be shuffled. The 9 actions should be laid out down here. And yeah, so you select your character. We have 3 here, and then you're ready to play. So this game, the ship also starts Planet A. Okay. So the way this works, the idea of the game is like Cowboy Bebop. You're playing as a ragtag crew of bounty hunters as you're flying across the solar system, hunting targets, and so you're kind of working together, but you get your points individually. Whoever has the most points by the end of 6 rounds will be the winner. Yeah. So, there are 3 different characters. The star character of the game is Sumiv Waring. We also have Jebri Ocean and Glaz, who is a Grazaloid, the last Grazaloid. So the basics of the game, before I get into what the characters do, the basics of the game is there are 2 phases to each round. There's the drafting phase, and then there's the action phase. So in the drafting phase, starting from whoever is the first player, you're going to be drafting these actions one at a time. So Sumiv takes this, Jebri takes this, maybe Gloz will take this, and then we loop back to Sumiv, who's going to take this. And then once all the actions have been split amongst the players, 3 actions each, then we move on to the action phase. In the action phase, in turn order, starting with whoever has the first player marker, you will perform your actions in any order that you wish. And it's written on the cards. But I'll explain them in a bit. You're gonna do your 3 actions in any order you want, or if you don't want to do an action, say Sumiv doesn't want to do this action, she can instead pass and get 2 monies. So in theory, if you don't like any of the actions that you drafted, you can pass on all of them and get 6 money. But, you know, try getting the actions that you want next time. So yeah, and then once that is done, everyone has done their 3 actions, then these actions are returned, and we move on to round 2. And every second round, you're going to reveal an event, and that is going to be like a little mini game or a little bonus round that affects the game kind of in a minuscule way. Maybe minuscule is not the right word. It'll affect the game. But yeah, so you keep going until the final round, and whoever has the most points will win. So you're gonna get points mainly by collecting these targets. As you can see, they've got a point value there. Like this one's 5 points, 6 points, 6 points. You also get points by achieving a goal. One of these little sections here mentions a character's goal, and that will give you points as well. You can also get points from certain events. Sometimes events will give you points. And also, whoever ends up with the first player marker at the end of the game will get 1 point. So let me go through these actions really quick. We have 9 actions. Let's see. What order does the rulebook go into them? Okay. So, there is command. When you take command, you are essentially going to take the first player marker. So if Jebri takes command, then on his turn he will take this, and in the next round he will get to go first. The second action that you can do, you can contract. When you use this action, you get to draft the target from the target row. So if Gloz takes contract, she can take Guipo. Another action you can do is you can capture. When you capture, you attempt a hit on a target you have contracted. So Gloz can capture Guipo if she's got this capture action. Jebri or Sumiv can take this action, the card, but if they don't have any targets, they won't be able to perform that action. They will instead have to pass and cash it in as $2, 2 monies, bits, chips. But when you capture or attempt a hit on a target. Underneath the point value, there's a number there. So in this case, 14. Each player has a dice pool, and when you attempt to hit, you're going to roll your dice, and if you hit that target number or exceed it, you will capture that target and cash in your points. So let's see if Gloz can hit it. Nope. There's also different effects on some of the targets. So in this case, no weapons are allowed. I'll explain that in a bit. And the target escapes on a failed roll. We only got 6, supposed to get 14. It escapes. When it escapes, it gets discarded. So, you see these numbers here, 21. That's going to be tough to do with only 3 dice. So there are many ways to increase your chances to hit a target. So one of these actions is strengthen. When you strengthen, you gain a die. So if Sumiv decides to strengthen on her turn, she'll be able to grab a die. And now her chances to capture a target is a little higher. Additionally, you could purchase. When you purchase, first off, you're going to roll 1d6, and you're going to gain double that amount. So in this case, Jebri rolls and gets a 4. He's going to get 8 monies. And then he can buy cards from the market. So he could buy this 8, or he could split it and buy 2 of these 4s. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, whenever a target is contracted, you replace it. But with the market, when you buy stuff from the market, the weapons are not replaced until the end of the round when you do your cleanup stuff. So yeah, so Jebri can buy these 2 weapons. And what weapons generally do is they help you with these numbers. So the bottom left is the cost. The bottom right is how much you add to that total when you are capturing. So for example, if Gloz had these weapons, she wants 14, she's only got 6. She could then throw these 2 weapons in, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and then she would be able to get the points. She would have caught Guipo. Cash in the points, and then put the target in jail. Jail and escape is the same pile. So yeah, that's how purchase works. You can also just not buy any cards if you don't want to buy cards. But yeah, that's what purchase does. You can also investigate. When you investigate, you roll 2 dice. I'll give it to Gloz this time. And then you're going to get that much research. So let's see. Rolling 2 dice, that's 4. So Gloz is going to get 4 research. Research are these little red marble things. And you get to place it on a target that you have contracted. So for example, if Gloz had this already, bloop, you put that research on that card, and now instead of this card being 21, it is 20, 19, 18, 17. You only have to roll a 17 to cash this in. And if you capture a card that has research on it, the research will also go away. Another way to reduce the number is to warp. You can warp the ship to another planet. Say I wanted to go to planet C. And what that does, if you are on, so each target has a little planet on it of where they were last seen. If you are on the same planet as a target, that target has -3 on its number. So instead of this being 24 that you have to roll, you only have to roll 21. So it makes it just a little easier. And I have it written up here. If on the same planet, target is -3. Also, when you warp, you can flush the market. So that's a way to refresh the market if you wanted other options or for whatever reason. And then we have these two final actions. We have resolve, which you would get to use your character's unique ability, or enlist, in which you would be able to use another character's assist ability. So let me explain how those work now. Let me go over the characters. So first we have Sumuv, the star of the game. Sumuv is a character that's all about research. Her ability, if she has the resolve action, is to take the top target from the deck and investigate, and then she can arrange the research however she wishes. Oh yeah, I should mention, each character, well, most of the characters have a passive ability and a goal. So before I explain exactly like what the ability means, let's go over that really quick. Her goal, she can put research on this character card. If at the end of the game she has 30 research on this card, she will get 10 points. And she also has a passive ability. When she captures a target with research on it, instead of that research being discarded, it will instead go to her card. So that's pretty cool. So, when she resolves, she gets to take the top target from the deck and investigate. So she's going to get 9 research. And when you investigate, you can choose whatever target you want to put it on if you have multiple. So she could put on Bubba Robo, or she could put it on this card if she wants. And then she can arrange research however she wishes. So if you had already researched and had some on her character card, she could just dump it all on Bubba Robo if she wanted. Or if she didn't want to put it all on Bubba Robo, she could just dump it on her own self. But, you know, it just makes it a lot easier if you've done that. Her assist ability. Assist abilities are pretty these are pretty fun. So when you enlist someone's help, they must do a thing for you, is how it works. So for Sumuv, if you enlist Sumuv's help, say Jebri was enlisting the help of Sumuv, Sumuv must give Jebri a target and 3 extra research of her choosing. So in this case, since she only has 1 target, Bubba Robo, she has to give that target to Jebri Ocean. And if she had 3 extra research, she would have to give that as well. So let's see. If she had another, here we go. Let's go like that. If she had multiple targets, she can choose what to give. So in this case, it'd probably be better to give Kappa 10. But she'd still also have to drop some research on it. So yeah, that's how it works. Since Sumiv is always going to be, well, not always, likely going to have a lot of targets, you know, you can always ask her for help to hand you a target. And a little research. You know, we work together, we're a team. Now, the second character... Sorry, Jebri, I know you're second in line here. Glaz is the second character in this game. Glaz's goal is to have the most weapon cards. These are the weapon cards here in the market. If you have the most weapon cards at the end of the game, you get 10 points. If you're tied with another player or have the least, you get no points. But to help her out, she has a passive. She can pay $2 less than the market price on weapon cards, which the price cannot go less than 1. So she can buy this for $1, or this for 2. But when she buys this boomerang ammo, instead of it being free, she still has to pay just the $1. So yeah, let's look at her ability. She gets to take 2 market cards either from the discard pile or the top of the deck. So she can take 2 from the top or 2 from the discard, and when it's from the discard, she has, you know, free reign over what to choose. She could even do 1 from the discard, 1 from the top. So let's say she does that. Yeah, she gets it for free. Doesn't have to pay a thing. Pretty nice. Well, except she probably should have taken that other 8. Anyways, that's how her resolve ability works. When you enlist Glaz's help, you take a card, a weapon card that she has, and pay her half the cost of that weapon. So, wait, Jebri can't afford it. Jebri needs a little more help, so he's gonna buy this $8 weapon, and you know, Glaz is selling at a discount, so he's gonna give Glaz $4 monies. And it's also nice, well, for Jebri at least, because, you know, now they're tied in how many weapon cards they have, and Glaz is no longer going to make her goal. Alright, so now let's go over Jebri, the final character here. Jebri doesn't have a passive ability. He's not special. I'm not sure if that will change, as this is a prototype, but he's already pretty strong, kind of, as is, just because of the way his abilities work. They're pretty simple. He's a pretty straightforward character. Anyways, his goal, he gets 5 points if he has the most dice. Getting dice, the main way to gain dice is with his strength in action. And it's very likely that Jebri's going to be taking that, as the others have to worry about, you know, grabbing investigate or purchase. Jebri's just, you know, in the back working out. So yeah, that's pretty nice. In addition, his resolve ability, he can repeat another action card that he has drafted. So if he wanted to, in this case, he could strengthen again with his resolve. Or he could enlist and buy another card or grab another target from Sumiv. Whenever you enlist Jebri's help, however, You pay him $3 and you can perform one of the actions that he's got. So in this case, Sumiv can pay Jebri these 3 monies in order to attempt a capture on Bubba Robo, or gain a die herself, or even resolve her character's unique ability of, you know, contracting and investigating. But another thing to keep in mind is if that held action that you're paying him to use is capture. So if Sumiv pays this and uses capture, Jebri will help. He goes on the mission as well. Jebri will roll his dice as well. So let's see, can we hit, what is this number, 18? Let's see, might be a little rough with just Sumiv. Ooh, just barely. But, you know, since Jebri's helping, we add this in, and, you know, we banked it in. Pretty cool. I think that's about it. I guess I could show you some of the events. After the second round, you're going to reveal an event, and it's going to have instructions as to what happens. So in this case, Rumors of Notoriety, each player rolls 1d6 and then gains the points equal to their own result. For example, Sumiv gains 6 points from that roll. Jebri will gain 2 points. Gloz gains 2 points. And then we move on to the next round. So the events are pretty simple like that. I was very tempted to flip over some more, but I'll do that in a bit. So yeah, that's how it works. Those are all the rules. I'm going to run through a couple rounds to show off a general feel of how the gameplay works. If you haven't seen my previous video, not much has changed. But yeah. Let's reset everything really quick. I suppose I could just load the mod again, but I'm already almost done. Okay. So, we start with round 1. The ship's on planet A. We gotta move these out here. Okay. Let's see, who is going to be first? Alright, looks like Sumiv is first. And then we're going to go in this order. Sumiv, Jebri, Gloz. Okay, so round 1, Sumiv has to take an action card. Resolving is pretty good for Sumiv, or investigating. I think Sumiv wants to take resolve, so she gets research and a target. Jebri is probably going to strengthen. Or he could enlist and take Sumiv's target. But he's probably going to strengthen. He wants to not have to worry about dice at this point. Gloz could purchase, or Gloz could enlist herself. Let's see what's in here. Maybe Gloz wants to enlist. So in that case, Sumiv is probably going to contract. Normally she would probably want to investigate, or does she want to capture actually? I'm going through this a little quickly, but this is the kind of thought process that probably would be going into in the players' heads. I think it's better to contract. She's gonna contract. So Jebri is going to Jebri wants to take command or purchase some weapons. I think Jebri wants to take command. So in this case, Galaz will then... Ooh. I think Galaz will warp. Which just makes it easy for Sumiv to capture. Whoops. That's fine. I'm going through this quickly. Okay. So that's the end of the drafting phase. Everyone has 3 actions that they can do. And now, starting with Sumiv, we're going to run through these actions in any order. So first off, let's see, does she want to draft first or resolve? I think she wants to draft first. She is going to draft Metabug. And when you draft, you replace that target immediately. And then, did I say draft? I meant contract. And then she is going to resolve her unique ability. She's going to take the top target from the deck. Ah, that's pretty good too. These are... This is a pretty good start. And when she also gets a free investigate. So she's got 5. Boop. Let's see. It's like a 1-point difference. What does she want to put it on? And then she gets to capture one. She's got to go for the bigger point value, right? And since we are on planet A, this is -8, so she needs to roll a 9 in order to get Metabug. Metabug! More power. Alright, she's got it. She's got 14. That's enough to cash in Metabug and get Sumiv 5 points. Already on the board. Round 1, first turn, already on the board. It's a shame nobody grabbed capture when they could have. But it's okay, because Jebri is going to take command. He's going to be first next round. He definitely wants to strengthen. He's bulking up. And he's going to purchase. So he's going to roll a die. Ooh, he's going to get 12 monies. I still need to think of a good name. And he's really liking this 9. He's definitely going to take the 9. That leaves him with 6. Yeah, spend all that money. And again, when you buy from the market is not immediately refilled. Alright, so that is Jebri's turn. Now we go on to Glaz's turn. Glaz wants to... Ooh, what does Glaz want to do? Glaz wants to enlist. So Glaz can pay Jebri 3 monies to take command, to do her own purchasing, or to strengthen and make it harder for Jebri to achieve his goal. I think Gloss is actually looking at Sumiv's assist ability. So Gloss is going to use that on Sumiv. Sumiv has to give Gloss a target and 3 extra research. And there's only 1 target to put it on, so it's got to put it on there. Now let's see. Does Gloss want to move to another planet? I don't think she does, because Mossy Snow was last seen on planet A. So to get the bonus, it'd be best not to move it. So she's instead going to cash in her warp action for 2 buckaroos, but she will investigate just to make this a little easier on her. She's going to get 5 more research, making Mossy Snow even easier to capture. Bloop. Alright, so that is round 1. All you got to do is click return actions, and that'll bump up the round marker to the next spot, and then you're going to have to replace the cards in the market. And we're good to go. So now Jebri gets to go. Jebri is thinking about Jebri needs to get in on some of these points. So Jebri is going to contract a target. Gloss wants to capture, lock this Mossy Snow in. It looks pretty easy. Sumiv wants to build up her research. No one's taken resolve. And Jebri probably should have taken resolve, to be honest. That's okay. I'm going through this pretty quickly. Jebri will... Jebri's going to take a contract. Does he want to work or warp? Just to make... No, I don't think it would help that much. It's already like a 7 without the planet bonus. Well, a 6 without the planet bonus, so that's not going to work out. So he's going to strengthen. Gloss is going to... there's a W2 SMG in there. He's going to want to purchase that. Should I say it? Okay, I'll say it. W2 SMG, it stands for Weapon to Surpass Metal Gear. Sorry, it's just a little Easter egg for the MGS fans out there. Sumiv doesn't like being last. She's thinking about either investigating or taking command. She's going to investigate. It's better to get your research out of the way so you have a lot more to throw around. Alright, so in that case, Jebri, does he want to keep command or does he want to enlist the help of someone else? Gloss won't have any weapons because Jebri's going first, so enlist doesn't really help him out in getting the W2 SMG. But he could use it on Sumiv. Oh no, it still won't help because Jebri's going first, so enlist doesn't really work for him. So maybe he wants to warp. Or keep... Does he want to keep command? It's probably good to keep command. Warping won't really help anyone. Ooh, but if he warps, he gets that W2 SMG. And Gloz won't be able to buy it. No, he wants her to buy it. Cause then he can buy it on his. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. All right, so then Gloz is going to. Is Gloz going to enlist or warp? I think Gloz would like to warp. And then that leaves enlist with Sumiv. Okay. Did I shuffle the events? Okay. So, Jebri goes first. He definitely wants to strengthen up. He's going to keep command. Using it won't really do anything for him, so he's cashing it in. And then he gets to contract a target. And he's going to contract... does he want the one on B or the one on C? He's going to go for the one on B. Okay, so that's Jebri's turn. Gloz is going to... Gloz is going to purchase first. Yeah. Gloz is going to purchase first. Ooh. Another 12 monies. Well, another on a purchase roll. Let's see how much we're working with. 17, and she gets 2 off. So she bought this for 8. 11. 14. 15, 16. Cool. Wow. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. This is right. Great. Got our own little market here. Okay. Then Gloz is going to attempt to capture Mossy Snow. He's got to roll... Ooh. A 3? He's got to roll a 3. Alright. We got him. That is 4 points. Gloz is on the board now, too. Okay, and then we're gonna warp. Gonna warp to planet C. You know what? That doesn't really help anybody. Oh well, let's do it. Oh, you can just click flush market. There we go. Okay, and now it is Sumiv's turn. Sumiv is going to... resolve. Grab a target. Investigate. Got 8 points to work with. Okay. Let's see. The scary thing is, if when she enlists, she doesn't enlist contract from Jebri, it's possible that she might have to give up sci-fi reference and all this research on it. So that's what she's gonna do is, should it be contract or command? Probably command. She's gonna use enlist on Jebri, and she's gonna perform command. Great. And then she's going to investigate 4. yeah, let's make this even easier. We're not worried about someone taking it this time. Bloop. Sorry, Jebri. Who's Jeb? Alright, now that that's done, we reveal the first event. Oh, it's Rumors of Notoriety. Each player rolls 1d6 and gains the points equal to their own result. So, Sumiv is going to get 3 points. Jebri is going to be on the board with 6 points. And Glaz, gets 6 points of her own. Okay. Alright. Now, we are onto round 3. You know, I'm getting into this. This is let's keep playing it out. Okay, so Sumiv, what do you want to do? Sumiv wants to... Ooh. Sumiv wants to capture this. But it'd be best if she had another contract, because the effect on sci-fi reference is on success you can attempt a hit on another contracted target. So maybe it's good to resolve, so that way she's got another target to work with. Or she could use... Yeah, maybe she wants to resolve. Sorry that Sumiv has been the only one taking resolve. Jebri in this case, does he want to enlist? Or capture? Jebri is going to deny Sumiv from cashing in those points by capturing. And then Glaz is going to do the enlisting, I believe. Right? No. Yeah. That way you stop Sumiv from paying Jebri to capture anyways. So, Sumiv, what does Sumiv want to do? She doesn't get her thing. She could investigate again, or strengthen. I think she's gonna strengthen. You know, Jebri was pretty mean about keeping capture away from her, so she's gonna bulk up herself. Now Jebri wants to either warp, investigate might be good too, or contract. Maybe Jebri wants to contract. Give himself a little more options. Glaz is going to... What does Glaz want to do? Glaz is going to investigate. She doesn't have a target contracted, but she could enlist Sumiv's help. It's very possible that that might happen. Sumiv I don't know what Sumiv wants. Let's see. Sumiv is going to purchase, actually. She wants to gain some money so she can, in the case that she ends up with enlist, she could do Jebri things. It'd also be nice to grab some weapons. Jebri is going to be first this time. And then Glaz, I guess, is going to end up with warp. Okay. Sumiv is going to resolve, or first she's going to strengthen, Then she's going to resolve Bubba Robo. Only 4? That's fine. Alright, so Simiv is expecting Gloz will enlist one of her targets. So let's see. Oh, sorry, we're still doing the resolve action. There we go. So she's not going to put anything on Bubba Robo. Oh, but Bubba Robo is... bigger points. Yeah, we're going to give up sci-fi reference. It's not very helpful for someone who isn't Sumud. So let's see. We're trying that. Okay, so that's... She did not purchase. She's going to purchase. Oh, I should clarify the rerolls only happen when attempting a capture, attempting a hit. Anyways, unlucky roll, but that's fine. It is Jebri's turn. Jebri is going to contract. Oh, well, take command first. Contract. Does he want more points or a more guaranteed hit? Let's see. He's got 5 dice. A die is like 3.5, so 3.5 times 5. 17.5. That's the average. It's not going to hit Gib Marvelous. 17, 18, 19, 20. You know what? He's gonna go for it. He's contracting Gib Marvelous. He's got the weaponry. He's got some dice. He's gonna try to capture Gib. Well, oh yeah, I should mention, when you capture, you have to call what card you're going after. You can't just roll and say, oh, I didn't make that number, I'm going to get this one instead. You have to call the one you are attempting. Okay. At the very least, Jebri wants 17. Right? Yes. Let's do it. 3, 7. Hold on. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Oh, Jebri. Oh, no, Jebri. And it says you lose a die on failure. Jebri. You thought you could catch him. The weaponry wouldn't have helped. It would have just gone to 30 and it wouldn't have been enough. Alright. Well, now it is Gloz's turn. Gloz is going to enlist the help of Simiv. So Simiv is going to give Gloz sci-fi reference. Gloz will investigate. Ooh, 7. That's pretty nice. Bloop. And then warp. Does she want to warp? Yeah, she wants to warp. Just make it a little easier. Does she want to flush the market though? Those are some pretty easy... Yeah, she does, because then someone else might just snatch up all those and catch up to her in weaponry. So she's going to flush. Okay. So, that is the end of round 3. I believe. Yes. So we're going to return these actions. And we're going into round 4. Okay, round 4. Jebri is starting.
Jebri.
Jebri's going to capture. Ooh, Jebri's going to resolve. Jebri's going to resolve. Glaz wants to capture. Simiv. Simiv doesn't want to be enlisted on, but enlisting won't really help too much because she doesn't have that much money to enlist the help of these her buddies. So she might just contract so she has another target to give away. Jebri is can't capture. Jebri is going to strengthen. Glaz wants... What does she want? What do you want, Glaz? I think Glaz wants to take command. Command or purchase? What do you want to do, Glaz? Anything? Anything speak to you? She's going to take command. Sumiv. It's been around. Anything change? Anything you want to adjust? Change? You know, maybe it'd be good to grab enlist. But you need to get to 30. Alright, she's investigating. Jebri. Jebri. What do you want to do? I think Jebri wants to purchase. Can't let Glaz get away with that, all these weaponry. No. Jebri's gonna enlist, actually. Yeah, because Jebri can just take the weapon to surpass Metal Gear. Alright, so in that case, Glaz will purchase or warp? Purchase. That's not a lot of money, but we'll see. And then that leaves Sumiv with warp. Okay, Jebri, you're up. What do you want to do? I want to strengthen. And resolve his unique ability, repeat another action card that he holds, he's going to strengthen again. Bam. And then he's going to enlist the help of Glaz. He's going to take this W2 SMG and pay half the cost. Great. Now it is Glaz's turn. Glaz is going to take command. Does Glaz want to buy anything? It would be nice if you had another target, but it's whatever. Might as well cash in these 2 points while you can. Yeah, might as well cash it in. So, you need to roll 4. Alright, we got it. You got it. That's just 2 points. The effect has no... You can't do the effect. So now let's purchase. Ooh, that's a lot of moolah. Gonna spend it. So let's see, if he buys this, that's 11. 16. There we go. That's good enough. Right? 6 plus 5 is 11. Plus 2. Oh, 11. 12, 13. 14. 15. Am I doing that math right? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Wow. You're rolling in money, Claus. Okay, now it's Sumiv's turn. Oh, she's not rolling in money. She's rolling in weapons. I guess I could try to make these cards smaller so there's more space. But, it's fine. It's just a prototype. Sumiv, what are you doing? Sumiv did not get enlisted. Ah, he lucked out. Ooh, that would have been so bad if you were just paying attention, Jebri. You could have just ruined her whole life by taking all of her research. You lucked out, Sumiv. Sumiv's gonna contract. Does she want a big boy? She wants a big boy. She's got to get ahead of Claus somehow. She's going to investigate. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. You know what? She is not gonna dump it on one target. Gotta play it safe. Don't know what the next round will hold. And then she wants to warp to planet C. Right? I guess Bubba Robo's the easier role, but yeah, that's it. Does the market need flushing? It's fine as is. Okay. Oh yeah, and then we do event 2, which is arm wrestling contest. Each player rolls their dice pool. The player with the highest result gets 2 points from each other player. The other players gain 1d6. Alright, let's see these numbers. I'll do the math later. But I'm pretty sure Jebri's gonna win this one. Look at those 6s. Alright. I don't think you've got a chance. 6. Yeah, that doesn't beat that. 11, 12, 13, 14. No. So Jebri wins. 2 points from each player. Much needed points, I might say. But the other two get some dice. Just participating, has helped bulk them up. Alright, and then we're ready for the next round. Yeah, I'm gonna finish this game. I'm having fun. Would be fun if I was able to bring some friends and play, but, it's just a quick and dirty video. Claus, what do you want to do? Claus has all these weapons and wants to use them. How does she want to use them? Well, Claus could just take capture And just be mean again. Dang, Gloz. Why you gotta do that? Sumiv is going to take command. Sumiv is tired of not being able to cash in any of her points. And the next round's the last one. Might as well take command. Jebri. Well. Welp. It's very likely that Jebri won't be able to cash things in. So... Oh wait, I forgot. What's the market? What does the market look like? It doesn't have any money either. He could resolve. Resolving would be kind of nice. You know what? It looks like Sumiv is going to cash in those points. He's going to take Investigate. And also potentially make Gib Marvelous a little easier to capture. Gloz doesn't really have to worry about weaponry. Oh. Jebri. He should have taken Contract so Gloz wouldn't have been able to capture. That's okay. Sumiv is going to investigate. No, she can't. She cannot do that thing. She could resolve. Yeah, she's resolving. Jebri will purchase. Someone's gonna mess with Gloz. Ooh, does Gloz want to enlist? I think Gloz does. No, or strengthen. Does Gloz want to enlist or strengthen? Because if you strengthen, you take it away from Jebri. She doesn't really need to enlist anyone's help with what they've got. She's gonna take strengthen. Okay. Sumiv, what are you gonna do? She's gonna take enlist. She doesn't want anyone to take any of her guys. And then Jebri ends up with a warp. So let's see. Gloz is going to strengthen. She's going to contract. Let's see. Probably good to get the easier one, huh? No. She's got all these weapons. What are you doing? Go for the big boy. Big boy. Everagnes. Yeah, let's capture Everagnes. Just gotta roll 24. Oh. 10, 20, 22. Shoop. 23, 24, 25. Cool. 6 points. Avaragmus's effect is, on a success, you place this target under your character card. Might be important later. Oops. Okay, so that's it. Sumiv is taking command. For real, for real. It's going to enlist. She cannot enlist. She can't. So she's going to take these. She's cashing an enlist. I mean, she could have gotten a weapon, but that's not as useful as being able to do Jebri things. Then she's going to resolve top target. Oh man, she was hoping for more points. That's okay. Investigate. 7. She's going first next round, so it's okay to just do stuff like that. Let's see. 5 of those are okay, and since we're already on planet C, it's fine for it to be like that. So that's how it's gonna be. That's guaranteed. I believe. Okay, so now it is Jebri's turn. Jebri wants to warp. You know, you just planned that out with the planet bonus. You shouldn't have done that. He's going to planet E on the very rare chance that he's able to capture. There's like a 1 in 4, a 25% chance. He's gonna go after Give Marvelous. He's gonna roll, investigate. He's gonna roll for investigation, get 8 research, and he's gonna put it on Gib. Get that number down. And then he's going to purchase. 1, 2, 3, 4. Does he want to buy anything? Yeah. He might as well. Actually, he's buying the boomerang ammo. That's all he's buying. Hopefully he'll have more money to buy other things. But it's looking like Gloz is pretty unstoppable for her goal. Okay. That's it. Round. Did he flush the market? No, he didn't. He didn't want to. Final round. Okay. Sumiv is capturing. Jebri. To ensure that he has his dice bonus, he is going to take Strengthen. Gloz. Gloz is going to take Resolve. Sumiv. Sim's got to investigate her goal. Again, this is a prototype, so some of these might change. I wonder if I should make that number bigger. And I wonder if I should make a limit on Gloz's cards. We'll see. Sumiv wants to... She's got money. She's going to enlist Jebri. I think Jebri's going to purchase. And then Gloz will take command. And these last ones I don't think matter too much. You know, investigate. Why not? Okay. So let's see. Sumiv wants to investigate. No, she's going to enlist first. She's going to enlist. Can't stop Jeopardy's goal. Let's I can only buy one card. Just gonna do that. Investigate. Doesn't need to investigate. Could cash it in. Well, let's capture first. No, let's investigate. Better safe than not safe. That's what I say occasionally. Just make it guaranteed. She's going to capture this guy on planet C. It's going to go through. Doesn't matter the number. She's going to get all that and get 10 points from that. Yeah, okay, so Jebri is definitely going to strengthen. On the rare case, who's going to purchase first? That's not what you want. Oh, wait, he's gonna buy this. It's not enough to stop claws. That's okay. Okay, and then he's gonna contract. You know what? Why not? Let's contract Guipo. Okay. Glaz is gonna resolve. Doesn't matter what she takes. She's got. No, none of these are very good. I think she's gonna take 2 from the top. Not that she'll be able to use them, but she'd rather have bigger weapons than smaller ones. You know, who doesn't? I don't know what I'm saying. That's okay. Okay, she's gonna take command, get that 1 little point that might give her the win, and then she's gonna warp. Does she want to warp? Yeah, she's gonna warp to planet A. That's it. Maybe she should have warped first, and then she would have gotten those, but that's okay. Alright, last event. Money money is its own reward. Each player gains 1 point for each. There's a dollar symbol. That's supposed to be their dollar that they have. That's unfortunate for the other players. And then 1 point for this. Glaz is the winner with 24 points. Definitely still need to work on balancing out these events, but yeah, that's basically the game. If you check back occasionally, I'll update this rulebook with the current prototype. I don't think much else would be adjusted aside from potentially the numbers of goals. Like, oh yeah, I gotta give them their points. Most dice, yeah, you've got the most dice. Yeah, you've got your goal. Yes, you've got your goal. Like, it might be, this number, this 10 points might be lower because it's so easy for Glaz to get so many. Sumiv, I might bump up hers because she holds on to research so easily. Jebree's I think is pretty good because it's just only 5 points. I could bump it up to yeah, 5 points. This might be 5 points. And hers might be 40. Anyways, yeah, keep an eye on that. That's the game. I gotta work on art and design now. So thanks for watching. Definitely check it out if you'd like. I guess I'll have to make a feedback form as well. Nah, if you got feedback, just leave it in the comments or in like the forum. That's fine. That's good enough for me. Yeah. So that's that. I will catch you guys in the next video, possibly. See ya.